What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing some squad builder showdown on Path to Glory Matin Odegaard. At the time of filming this, Norway play this evening. They've got their first game, I think, against Iraq at 11 p.m. today, Tom. Are you in the same boat as me and basically every other football fan in having Norway as your dark horse? So much so that can they even be the dark horse if they're everybody's dark horse?
They're not my dark horse, no.
Ooh, who is?
That's a question that I haven't been asked, and I haven't pre-selected. Like, the old dark horse was obviously Belgium every year, and they did absolutely nothing. Let's go with Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah, they look solid in their first game, despite the fact they lost one of their centre-backs in the last minute, which might come back to bite them. But they look good. One of the host nations, used to the temperature, all of that jazz. So, yeah, give it to them.
I respect it. Norway is everyone's, and my player to watch, mostly courtesy of my editor being Norwegian and absolutely hammering on about. Norwegians are very patriotic, I've learned. Hammering on about Norwegians all the time. Is Antonio Nusa.
Oh, yeah.
Ronaldinho. Norwegian Ronaldinho, apparently.
Is he really? He's a Ronaldinho regen. In the
apparently. So keep an eye on him. They play today. We'll be staying up to watch the Norway game, although I don't think I'll be staying up to watch the Argentina one because that's on at 2 a.m. Shall we just jump straight into some squad with the showdown, Tom? And say, what formation would you like to play this SBC, I should flag, that we've just done?
Yes.
Odegaard.
Many squads. Started off with a 90, then there was another 90, and I was like, oh, okay. Then we were on to the 89s. I was expecting there to be like an 87, an 86. No. 89s and 90s. I've written down... Oh, you want to know what I want?
I mean, you can tell me what you've written down if you want. I'll just pick something else.
Has he got that, guys? Can you communicate it through time and space to my brain now to see if he's got it? I might change it. I'd like the 4-3-3-4.
Okay, I put 4-4-1-1, so you can have it.
Okay. What do you want?
The fact that you went to tell me what you'd written down and then thought about what to play makes me think you haven't written down the same thing. So I'm going to also play 4-3-3-4.
Ah. Yeah. So what the view... You almost got it, guys. You almost beamed what he was going to use through time and space. It's just that he's using what I'm using, not what I've written down. Very close.
I don't know what you're on about, Tom. Am I a genius that you haven't written 4-3-3-4 because you stumbled about what to say?
I haven't written 4-3-3-4 down. No, I wouldn't want to write 4-3-3-4 down just in case. Like, I went first and then you were like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll use that. Or vice versa and you caught me. You know what I'm trying to say?
Not really, if I'm being honest with you, mate, but I've got my formation, so I'm a happy man. And I'm going to say, let's move on to the striker, left wing and right wing. Identical formations, nice and easy. In we go then, Tom. And I'll go first this time as we build our squads around normal Matin Odegaard for chemistry, just to make it a little bit more difficult. People like to see the players' guests on Squad with the Showdown. I'm going to jump straight in with a Norwegian. I've got the SBC, another very expensive one. Team of the season, honourable mentions, Caroline Graham Hansen. She's going in my squad. She looks crazy. I think this might be the first time I've ever used her, actually.
That's a really... You actually have that SBC, wasn't it like 800k at the time?
I don't know why I've done it. I'm going to be honest with you. But I have. And she's finally getting a run out. I am going to link her up with the team of the year. Pajot.
That's not right, bro. After you made me discard her and cost me 1.8 million coins, you're going to now use her against me.
But she's only 300k now, so quite good value, I reckon.
Yeah, no, way better value than the value that I got out of her, that's for sure.
Yeah. And then another, I'm going big on this squad, Tom.
Okay.
Another crazy SBC.
Right.
The Champions League, Eze, is going to get position changed to left wing.
Eze, interesting.
Talk to me, what are we saying? Any guesses?
Obviously, I've not written, well, maybe I should have written down Eze, actually. That makes quite a lot of sense. But yeah, I guess using his card and then position changing it made it less likely than you would use it because now your position change is gone. I wrote down
Who's gone to guarantee an Eze?
Yeah. I wrote down Pina as well, which is crazy because why?
Oh, don't tell me that means you've written Graham Hansen.
No. It was no reason other than I just don't want to play against her.
Okay, fair.
And I've written down Hansen.
Wait, and you did?
And I did write down Hansen, yeah.
You just said you didn't!
I know, I'm such a liar. It's funny to, when we're going back and forth, you're feeling relief, now you're feeling dismay, you're talking about how you've never used her and you've still not used her.
You're a pain in the ass.
I did write down Sorlot as well, if that's any consolation, I mean.
Not really, no, because I picked Pajor.
Yeah, no. Well, you can have Pajor.
Brilliant. Who would you like, and who are you going to give me actually as well?
I think for striker, no, for right wing. Right wing's not quite as important, is it? Not quite as important. I'm feeling a little bit crazy today, I'm feeling that I might get you again. So I'm going to find you a nice, cheeky little right winger.
Let me guess, Lee Hyun Jae.
He does look good.
Doesn't he?
He does. There's such a plethora of good-looking players here, my friend. I'd rather you had Liu Biang.
Okay.
Yeah.
In he goes. Thanks, mate.
He is 6'1", so at least he's got height on his side. Strange for a white winger, that's for sure. Yeah, so you can have that. That's fine.
Nice.
Okay, good
What would
start
you
for
like?
me. I would like to start off with my 96 rated Jadon Sancho. Very lucky to have packed this man before he got upgraded. And then he got upgraded because Aston Villa won. And now he's 96 rated. So he looks pretty good. And it wouldn't be me if I didn't choose a bunch of randy players up top and just break away from the Premier League vibe that we got started here. So I'm going to use end of era Griezmann.
As an end of era?
No, as just a base card.
Okay.
Just as a base card for now. And then obviously we'll upgrade for the game. Frustrating that we have to say this every time, It'd be nice if we didn't have to say, I'll upgrade it for the game, etc., etc. Because it feels like I'm going to say that for every single position, potentially, in this squad, not to give anything away. Because I'm also going to take a man who, on his card, is called Giuliano, but on all the websites, he's called Simeone.
Simeone, yeah.
Yeah, not really sure why, but I will take him. Wait, has he got multiple names? What's going on there? Is he got...
I mean, most people do. Like, I've got Andy and Castell.
Okay, no, this is a completely different person. Mate, there's so many Argentinian wingers from flipping Atletico. What's going on? Can't even tell them apart.
You can have the ball, Tom, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
I put Strand Larson.
Okay.
Beth Mead.
Oh, yeah? What she did in 22?
Yeah, and then I couldn't decide what to write down for left mid. I looked at them. I said Sancho, for there's no way he's got that card. It costs a fortune. I'll write in Jai. Brilliant. Let's move on. All right, Tom, into the midfield we go. I've already lost a player, which is frustrating because I'm going a bit jazzy with this team.
Okay.
And you are correct, there is a chance that you're going to get me further down the line as well.
Yeah.
Just because I'm feeling a bit spicy with what I do.
Okay.
I'm going to go, first of all, for Carolyn Weir.
Okay.
Who, if people have watched Market Mayhem with James, hate this woman now. Yeah, she's so annoying.
She's really good.
And then,
okay,
I kind of slandered this promo when it first came out, and I do still think it's a bit stinky what they did. However, because they've now actually all had their call-ups, it's quite good. Ryan Christie is now 90 rated with 3 play star pluses.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Ryan Christie. I mean,
so I was going to go Big John McGinn because I like that card, so I keep using them, and I actually really want Scotland to do well,
Yeah, I want them to do well as well. I'm not a hater.
I like Scotland. So I was going to go John McGinn, and I seen that Ryan Christie, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Instead.
Yeah. I like what you've done there. I wrote down Pedri, thinking they might want some more Barca. I wrote down Polish man Zielinski. So you can have both of those. That's an interesting couple of picks there. What makes it even more interesting, Andy, is that how often do you think a Bournemouth player is featured in Squad Builder Showdown?
Not too often, but they have just got Europe. So maybe next year they're going to have some jazzier cards, some higher rated cards and get upgraded. Although some of their players are leaving, they're leaving to go to Spurs. They've just got European football and they're going to Spurs who've just nearly been relegated. What are they doing?
Yeah.
What's Senesi doing?
Yeah. It's just really weird because I'm not a man that does evolutions, but I'm currently in the lab. I'm putting together a bit of a monster here.
He's in the lab. What are you cooking?
I'm going to use Tyler Adams in his
Okay.
card. I've just cooked it, mate. So now it's got like Bruiser and Intercept Plus. He's got, all the passing, all of the defending.
So this is why you were asking me if Bruiser's still busted.
Yeah. I didn't want to be like, what's the best playstyle pluses on a CDM?
I'm just doing an SB, an Evo. What shall I put? Brilliant.
So yeah, I'm going to go for that, and I'm going to do what you've done, basically the nation thing across the midfield. So not only have we got the same formation, we're doing something very, very similar in terms of the players we're using, because I'm going to use Johnny Cardozo and his Showdown Plus card.
I like it. Fair play. I respect it. Fair play.
Yeah,
I'll play Bournemouth.
You've got this thing where you do this like natural pause, very like, not to say that you're like Tony Blair, but he used to have very much a defined pause when he spoke.
You want me to be the Prime Minister, Tom? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think you should be the Prime Minister, no. But you take a natural pause and quite frequently use that natural pause to then go, and I got you. And it just fills me with dread every time you do it. But you do it every night.
It just stress you out.
Yeah, it stresses me out. It gets me feeling a bit PTSD. But like, you do it every like maybe 2 minutes or so. So I'm always on edge in a squad builder showdown, just thinking that all of my players are about to evaporate. But so far, so good.
I'll tell you what it is. I really dislike the word So I have uploaded thousands of videos to this channel now. I can guarantee you I have said in those, let's say 1,000 videos, less than 100 times.
What, even your early videos?
Maybe I got better at it as I went through, but I remember distinctly thinking like, I just think it sounds bad. And I don't think having a pause when you're speaking, this is like going on a proper tangent. I remember speaking to one of my mates about public speaking because she had to deliver this presentation. And she was asking for tips of like, because I talk down the camera all of the time and do lots of speaking, and I go and like I've given keynote speeches at like university events and stuff like that. And she's like, have you got any tips for it? And the biggest thing I said, and I guess this goes for everyone who's watching this video as well, if you're going for uni, you've got to do presentations, whether it's in work, pausing, like I've literally just done then, pausing in your speech doesn't make you sound, I think it makes you sound more intelligent. It makes the people watching think that you're considering what you're saying, and then they trust what you're saying more because you sound like a person who believes what they're saying, is educated about what they're saying, is taking time to consider what they're saying. Whereas if you fill every gap in when you're thinking with the word or like or something like that, it just completely lowers the level of what you're saying, in my opinion.
It's a really hard practice skill though.
Yeah, it's something that I've developed over the years, I guess. And if you went back and watched my earlier videos, maybe all right, maybe it is in there. But now, even like presenting the Everton match, for example, when you're talking about football, that's something I need to be quite sort of educated is the right word, but like up to date on. You've got to have some good football knowledge to be able to talk to the professional footballers or the ex-footballers about the game, what's happening, etc., etc., etc. But I still don't do it because I've just developed the skill of not saying And if I'm going like, what did you... I just think it sounds really bad, so I just practice not doing it. So then there is pauses, but that would be my tip for public speaking. Pauses are fine. Makes you sound cleverer.
I do this, but when you're doing a golf video, like for example, I always have like little filler things that I will say, like I'll take that, or okay, here we go, kind of things. Yeah. The beauty of editing means that all of those things evaporate, but I wish that I didn't say them in the first place. So maybe that's something I can work on.
I'm very conscious with doing golf videos. I already know what I'm going to say about the shot before I've even started the take because of that exact reason. I hate that everybody does it where you pick one thing for that day and then it's like playing bingo where you can tick it off 14 times because that's just the phrase you've got in your head for that day.
Yeah.
Like Ali McCoist bingo. He just has his phrases and everybody does, but I'm very conscious of trying to say different ones. Anyway, that's a good little tangent, Tom. That's a good... I mean, I literally did do like a keynote speech on this over in Ireland. It was a year or two ago now, where a university was hosting a load of kids to get them into STEM and more media jobs, like sciencey but sort of tech jobs. And I spoke about confidence, public speaking, and just believing in yourself was what I did my speech on. But that was one of the things. But also, just have a go is the other big thing whilst we're on this topic. maybe Tom, maybe this is our last time to speak to the younger generation on the internet because social media is getting banned.
That's true.
So whilst we're here, believe in yourself. The big thing I said was a feedback loop. If you can have a good feedback loop, you can do well in life, because it doesn't matter if you do something badly, so long as you look back on it, activate your feedback loop, and just try again and try and do something a little bit better the time after. That's how learning happens, but I feel like lots of people just go through the motions, whereas if you're a little bit conscious about it, you can get really good at stuff. Anyway, maybe we'll talk about the social media ban as we go through the defence, but for now, that was a lot of me basically giving a speech, so let's just move on. I didn't say once in that, by the way. Just a note. Just keep that in the video, please. Yeah. All right, you've got me on the ropes here, Tom.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you my players. I'm hopefully going to get them, and I'm going to feel a little bit better about my team, and then hopefully get one of yours.
Okay.
At right back, I would like Reece James.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
He does have this national pride red card, but I ain't played foot champs in quite a while. Although being a peg leg, I am tempted to get back into it. A, because I've got nothing else to do really, and other than watch the World Cup, which is actually a lifesaver for me at the moment. And also, I do keep getting battered in these videos, and I think I need some practice, so maybe I should go back to playing foot champs.
Okay.
On the other side, Brooks, is how I'm going to pronounce it. Barca ladies. Dutch.
Yes.
Looks real good.
It's really annoying because I basically went to right backs Premier League and just picked someone off the first page. Reece James is admittedly there, but obviously no one has that card. I don't even know how you get the red cards. And Reece James, his team of the season, isn't even on the top page of right backs for Premier League. So I wrote down Munoz because he's on the page twice. Sadly for you, Andy, you are pronouncing Brooks wrong. It's pronounced bronze. So.
Oh, fucking hell.
And now I'm not feeling quite as confident anymore. Now I've seen more of your team that I will get you. So I think a bronze goalkeeper is calling your name. You can have our boy Kieran Slicker. Got some Scottish in there.
You're a very annoying man, Tom.
I know. Again, tall. But yeah. I found out the hard way that Brooks doesn't play anywhere other than the left side of the pitch earlier because I tried to put her right back and yeah, that wasn't allowed. So ended up having a bronze and getting absolutely demolished in the video I was recording. So she was fresh on the brain, sadly for you.
Welcome back, Slicks.
It's been a while.
Good. Who would you like, Tom?
I'm just going to jump into a completely different league. I'm going to go a bit of Basha. Because she looks pretty good. I'll obviously upgrade to the team of the season, but for now, we will just pop her gold card in. And on the other side, we'll have her team of the season counterpart, her teammate. We will have Tarsian, who I actually have to use like our future stars or something to represent the Chem because, her normal card doesn't play right back, but all the other ones do, I think, something along those lines. So this one doesn't break Chem, but I will upgrade.
I'm just going to jump into a different league.
Yeah, just be antisocial. You enjoy putting down Prem players until there's no tomorrow.
You're a pain in my ass. I was going to say something really bad then, but I won't. I'm not that annoyed.
Don't worry. My players have just disappeared from my squad. Woe is me.
Replace them all with bronzes. Gonna have to start swearing.
No, you can't do that. I'll get you the monetization demons.
People did actually ask me. I know we mentioned briefly about the social media ban. People are like, oh my god, are you going to swear now?
Ooh.
I was like, no. Maybe a little. No. The reason, there goes my crutches. The reason you don't swear, or why people don't swear on YouTube, is adverts, not because of kids. I think that is the responsibility of the parents to not let them watch people's YouTube channels who swear.
Yeah, that's true. Let's face it, all kids sit on the sofa and watch whatever they're watching at like the loudest volume they possibly can. So the parents will hear.
Speaking from experience.
I know every word of Bluey, but I haven't watched a single episode. I've just heard it from the kitchen while I'm making them dinner.
I mean, you are a parent, Tom. What do you think of the... So you're also someone on social media, so you cross-sec this.
I mean, like...
perfectly. What do you think of the ban?
For me personally, it's not great because I think that a big subset of our audience who play FIFA are probably under the age of 16. Like, just as an example, how old was Tex when he came onto the scene? Was he like 15? How old he was when he was winning the F?
Yeah.
So they were loads of people who are playing FIFA FC. They're under the age of 16 that are now not going to be, I guess, shown our content, which is sad for us because content creators, we need to pay the bills, I guess.
That's my job.
Exactly, that's my job.
I mean, they can still watch it on their parents' account and like on their parents' iPads and stuff like that.
This is true. This is very true. I mean, that is going to be the thing that happens, isn't it? That the kids will just go on the parents' YouTube account. Like, realistically, because I've got YouTube Premium, my YouTube is logged in for the girls to watch TV. My feed is completely ruined, by the way. I've got so much Paw Patrol on there now. It's unbelievable.
But like, do you not think that as well? We aren't the problem.
No,
I mean, that sounds bad.
No.
Long form content, and especially stuff that is, whilst my content isn't made for kids, and I think you'd be surprised, to be honest with you, Tom, that quite a lot of your audience now is over the age of 18.
Oh, yeah,
especially
definitely.
Because a lot of people who still consume this content are people who've watched it for years, because the growth of Ultimate Team has slowed down. So as people are stopping watching, it's not being filled by as many new people coming to the genre. Because the kids play Fortnite and stuff like that now instead. Or watch, don't get me wrong, some long form content is terrible. I genuinely think, and I've said this for ages, MrBeast has ruined YouTube. I will say that with full chest. But the actual issue with social media is short form stuff. It is proper brain rot. It is so bad for you. And it's especially bad for kids with developing brains. And I just said parents should parent. And that is like the easy thing to say. But I guess that's also easy for me to say as somebody who had good parents. Mm-hmm. You could take me with my exact genetic biological makeup and swap them with a countless amount of kids that were in my school, because I grew up somewhere like in a super poor area. Mm-hmm. And the kids had terrible parents who didn't care, would just go to the pub, didn't have jobs, etc., etc., etc. And my life would be a mess like those kids' life is, because a lot of the way you grow up is your upbringing, not just your genetics.
Yeah.
So the kids that are going to be most negatively affected by endlessly doom scrolling Instagram and TikTok and stuff are the kids who aren't parented properly. That's literally the point of this, because it's... Yeah, but even the ones with good parents, people still have iPad kids even though they are good parents, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do think it is actually a good thing. I think it's a little bit crass, and maybe the people doing it perhaps don't properly appreciate technology, the governments that are making the laws for this stuff. Mm-hmm. I think having to give Meta or Palantir or even just independent age verification companies your data and your passport and stuff, I think that's terrible.
Yeah.
I think because the government's already got all this stuff anyway, you know, like if the government set up their own one and you had like your unique code to verify your account, sure. Like they already know what a passport number is, they give me it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were much more secure about it. I think that's fine. It's having to log into Reddit or something. Yeah. You have to send some random American company a picture of your passport, and I don't want to do that. They're not going to store it properly.
No, exactly. It's going to get leaked at some point, isn't it? So yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's just, I guess it's one of those things. I think the real, like, obviously doom scrolling is really bad. I'll admit that I am totally like, I doom scroll all the time, but I do doom scroll a lot of the time for ideas, or at least that's how I justify it in my head. Or short form content. But
the thing is as well though, you're also an adult and your brain was fully developed before Instagram and TikTok became a thing. We barely had the internet when we were growing up.
Yeah,
I didn't get online gaming until I was 14 and COD 4 come out.
Yes. Yeah.
And at that point I had a flip phone. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you'd grown up and were 8, 9, 10, okay, there's so much stuff I could talk about. Something that's really bad for Israel is the tech companies, which is one of the reasons I want to give them data, is they just don't care. They only care about making money. Mm-hmm. For example, I don't use my golf Instagram account to actually browse Instagram.
Right.
I switch that account, I post my content, and I go back on my normal one. It obviously knows I like golf because that's the content I'm posting. But other than that, if I occasionally don't switch back and then subconsciously open Instagram and start like looking at Instagram reels and stuff, the stuff that comes up on that is horrendous because it just knows that I'm a male. But any 12, 13 or 14-year-old lad who sets that up, it's just like only fan models, like almost porn, basically. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? And then it clicks on my head, oh, I'm on the wrong account. And I go back to my other one and it's like League of Legends, golf, football, puzzles, trivia, like normal stuff that I'm like actually interested in. If I was 13 and I got Instagram, I'd be like, oh, this is class. But it's obviously not good for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I guess it's just like, it's completely, different reality that's building in these people's brains.
Yeah.
The world is
that
not
we
like
grew up
that.
with. Yeah.
And maybe, I know that we'll always say it, but we'll be the last ones that didn't have a phone when we were like 9 or 10 years old, and we didn't have a computer and all those sorts of things. So like, it's kind of a good spot and also a bad spot. I guess like our parents' generation kind of like had the best in some ways.
Sure. But they're making this legislation and they don't understand it, is where what I was saying with the government stuff. Because my mum does get technology, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She didn't grow up with it.
Yeah.
But I genuinely, even though it probably will affect me, I do actually think it's quite good. I just hope they do a better implementation of it. And I've definitely changed my mind since asking people on Instagram, because I had teachers replying to me and they were like, the amount of like primary school teachers, the amount of kids with their own phone is just staggering. The only other gripe I've got of it is YouTube being included. I think YouTube Shorts should be banned, but I think long form YouTube videos, there's so much good stuff.
Yeah.
And there's so much like healthy content that you can shoot. I mean, I don't know there's crap on there, but that's YouTube's fault for letting people upload crap. It's not the government to say you're not allowed to watch YouTube.
If you put in like, for example, for YouTube, you put in like the age of the kid that's looking, they could serve, they are smart enough to create an algorithm that could serve them good, healthy content. They could do that on TikTok as well. Like, I know that obviously 90% of TikTok, in fact, probably 99% is slop, but like, there is the occasional good thing. Like, you can get news updates and things like that on TikTok, etc. They could curate an algorithm that serves that kind of stuff to the younger generations that is approved, by the government. It doesn't just have to be a blanket ban. But yeah.
Which is where I also think that this is quite a good... People say it's like the government overstep, and we're getting like properly into this, but I think this is quite an interesting thing to talk about on Pop Builder Showdown. Yes, the government shouldn't parent people's kids, but having grown up in like a super deprived area, sometimes they need to, because those kids need to be given a chance. But also, it will give the tech companies a kick up the arse, because there was like a thing leaked about Meta, where they actually had conferences internally about how to get kids on Instagram and addicted to it before they became a monetized product that they could then serve ads to. It's like, how do they get 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12-year-olds using it? Because then when they become 13, they're allowed to serve them adverts. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Like, they don't give a shit about people. They're not going to create this algorithm unless the government makes them, because they have to. They just want the most money they can possibly get. So I do actually think it's quite good. I hope YouTube makes something like YouTube Teens or Young Adults, like Literature has, where you could watch Squad of the Showdown, or you could watch Veritasium or Tom Scott, or I really like the channel Number File, where they do like maths, interesting maths things, like the maths of Monopoly and stuff like that. That's great for teenagers to be watching, because teenagers don't want to go on YouTube Kids, like you've just said, and watch Bluey.
No.
People who are 13, 14 and 15 don't care about that shit, So it's going to be interesting, but I've definitely changed my mind a little bit about it. I just really don't want to give my passport to some random...
Yeah, agreed.
...individual American stupid company.
Yes.
If they could set up a proper thing.
I guess time will tell on this one, won't it? It will have to be a wait and see kind of vibe.
Let me know what you guys think in the comment section now. That was a lovely bit of Pop Builder Showdown and a absolute stinker of a fullback section for me. Let me pray to FIFA Jesus that I can rescue it in the second half. In the last section. I've lost my mind, Tom. Let's just move on. Maybe we can talk about hydration breaks on your video, Tom, but we'll just finish these squads off and get into a game with my absolute disgrace of a team. In fact, who do you want? Let me see if I can get you, because this could turn the tables very dramatically. You've got a bit of a mad one.
I kind of built this squad with a few ideas in my head, like that. If you try and get them, I don't think you can. They're kind of like really niche things, and I know you love like really niche thinking. I think there's a chance that I'd use, like, for example, Davis, who's American, and Chivas, the goalkeeper from Paris in the D1 Arkema. But I've kind of thought of a different way that's maybe a little bit more sneaky, or it's just completely obvious. I'm going to take one player from each league here. The first one I'm going to take is Wendy Renard. She might be really obvious, but she might have slipped through the net. I'm not really sure, but we'll find out shortly.
All right.
I don't know which version I'm going to get. Probably a Cornerstones, because I think I have it. So yeah, we'll pop the gold one in for now. You're probably thinking, how do all these players get chem? Well, I'm going to put a team of the season in. Use a chem breaker as a team of the season. And that's going to be Gabrielle.
You're what? Oh my god, I'm gonna actually fume. Oh my god, Andy.
Really, that's the kind of
Yeah.
like the pièce de résistance, the twist at the end, because most of the time you'd expect to see an icon and a bunch of like extra Prem players go in there, but he just gives 5 dots worth of chem, so he would have given, even without Adams getting any chemistry at this point, they still be on full. And then to finish off, I'm going to go with Oblak.
I hate myself so much.
That doesn't sound good for you guessing my players.
No, I wrote Gabriel. So the way I worked out to do your team is Gabriel, Senesi, and wait, that doesn't know. Gabriel, Allison, and Sol Campbell. So I've lost my head, Tom. I'm going to be honest with you. There's loads of different combinations. You needed someone Argentinian for Simeone. You needed someone Arsenal for Odegaard, and then you needed an icon. But one of the other players had to be Brazilian for Tarsien. My head's frazzled, mate, to be honest with you. And I'm just fuming at myself because I looked at the squad that I was following along with you on EasySBC and thought, do you know what, actually, Andy? Just write all the Argentinians. So I rubbed Gabriel out and put Senesi.
No, you didn't.
On the camera as well. Usually I'd be like, oh, I rubbed it out. You literally seen me hold the whiteboard up with Gabriel on it and thought, nah, hang on. I changed it.
The ultimate meltdown.
Okay, right. Would you like to know who I want?
Oh, who would you like?
First of all, I'm going to pop Brooks back in just to show the chemistry. And then I'm going to pop Petr Cech in goal.
Yeah, I thought there was an icon coming.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
In he goes. Looks real good. Everyone's on full chem. And this is possibly a little bit bait because of Pajor, but Kerbs introduced me to a really cool perfect link of centre-backs, and I want to do it. They're both Polish. And randomly, they both play for Porto.
Yeah, Kivior.
Kivior and Bednarek.
Yeah, they're really good as well. Really good. You know what's crazy is when you put Pajor in at the very start, I was like, make sure you put Kivior or Bednarek down at some point during this guessing. And you know what I've not done?
Put Kivior and Bednarek down.
Not put them both down.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Tom.
Or either of them. You can have all of those players, mate. I wrote down Donnarumma, Irene Paredes. When you were talking about bait because it was a perfect link, I thought, oh, maybe I'll get you because you go Irene and Mappy, but no. And then to finish it off, I put Van Dijk. I don't know whether you still got his team of the year, but either way, I don't want to risk it.
Hell yeah, I have. Why'd you pick up Brooks to bait you into wasting a guess?
Well, Brooks didn't need Ken. Fair enough. I mean, happy with my team. I think I've played it almost as perfect as I possibly could have there.
Yeah. Shall we go by the players and show the people the actual completed teams?
Yeah, because at the moment they are hooning.
All right, everyone, here are the 2 completed teams. Apart from Liu Bayang, Tom, he's extinct. You're going to need to give me another right wing.
No. Just take the lowest one in your club, mate, that plays right wing.
Let's have a look. Oh, hopefully it's a nice treat.
Deleted every bronze and silver from his club.
In he goes. Beautiful. My team actually looks quite good other than the opposite diagonals. So if we just keep it away from the left-hand side and the right-hand side, we'll be all right.
My team looks unbelievable. This arguably might be one of the best squads. Bar Wendy Renard, like, it just looks elite.
Let's get into the game. Okay, looking pretty good, Tom.
Yeah.
Looking real good. That is a scary attack.
The attack's the best looking part, but here we go. Well, best of luck, mate. Here we go. See you later, Slick. Oh, Slick!
See you later, you will, mate. There goes your Achilles too.
You may never walk again. Is that yellow?
It honestly genuinely felt like someone had done that to me. Like, full on slide tackle stamped on the back of my leg, and I was fuming and turned around to be like, what are you doing? There's no one there.
Slicks is just getting exposed right now. Sad to see. Sad to see him get exposed like that.
Griezmann's so good.
He is, isn't he?
So freaking good.
My goodness me.
Nice.
Can't select it.
All right, we're moving. We're cooking.
Oh dear, that's awful.
We're cooking.
Nice.
Yes!
Nice goal.
Go on, Pajor. That is absolutely horrific run tracking by your defence.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't controlling them, and then when I did, I moved them further away. So.
I was like, oh, there's just a giant gap. All right, I'll have a goal.
Oh, interesting. Didn't expect that to go like that. Jeez.
It is worrying me that you're accidentally getting through on goal multiple times. I don't know if I should be annoyed at the game.
Oh, what's Martian doing?
Go on then.
Oh, Gabriel, you got to go faster, mate.
Ezzy Pezzy.
Yeah. Chip shot in FC26. What's going on? Oh.
No! No! Oh, you're kidding me. Yes! Oh, this is bodies on the line. This is crazy.
So many blocks.
I feel like Cape Verde.
Oh. Johnny Cardozo.
That's great football. That is a poor mistake from me and then really well worked from you. Fair play. Oh no. What a ball.
What am I doing?
Oh, he's mudded it trying to be a tramp.
I'm not. I was trying to do something different. I wasn't trying to do that. Oh my god.
Wendy, piss off, girl. How is she so good? It's June.
I think she's lengthy, you know. I think that might be why. Juliano!
Oh, I can't believe you've scored a counter from that. Wendy Renard in the big June 2026. She come out in October.
She's built different. We'll have to get the birthday one and Evo it up. She's that good.
What are you laughing at?
Just like when you're getting it out of the box, it just looks so nervy because you're trying to avoid passing it to Slicks. Oh, done me.
I have
fair
done
play.
it. Thank God.
Fair play.
He's finally done Wendy.
Why am I diving in?
He's nearly forgot the ball. Sorry, Eze will have it. Eze will have it.
No!
Eze will have it.
That's outrageous.
Come
What
on.
a finish. What a hat trick from the man.
Not the count. Not the kickoff. Not the kickoff. Not the kickoff. Not the kickoff. Not the slick off. Not the kickoff. Oh, it's right there. Just block it. Oh God.
Why? Quick. Oh my God, I've walked over the top of it.
Ref! Oh my God, this is magical. This is cinema, Tom.
I'm pulling the meme. Absolute cinema.
Who's got the free kicks on my team?
Caroline Weir, surely.
Caroline Weir. I can't jump up out my seat when this goes in.
Oh, it really is. Fun old game.
Oh my God.
Oh, well. Oh dear.
Oh dear, my game's just bricked itself. I'm trying to watch the replay and you left the game, so it just had an absolute meltdown. One discard each.
Are you having to reboot to come back on?
Yeah, I'm coming back in a sec to mix my team round, Tom. We can do your discard whilst I load in if you want.
I mean, I'm not excited to do the discard, Andy, because I've got a really good
You've got a crazy team.
I am now shuffled. Where would you like to go?
Same formation as me. I think for you, we'll go right, centre, mid.
Oh, I'll tell you what, don't love it. Thought you were going to say right centre back, which would have been Sancho, which I think is substantially worse than Odegaard. So we'll take it.
I'd rather keep Odegaard, you know.
No.
I think that's one of the worst you could have got. Wait, what else is in your team?
Well, Coins, Gabriel. You could have got End of Era Griezmann. I could have literally wasted
huge,
my
actually.
time, which is the worst thing if you'd made me fake up Adams and then lose him straight away. So
I mean, I don't want to discard my Odegaard, to be honest with you. There's plenty of other things I'd rather discard. What are you going for?
left wing.
Team of the year, Pajor.
Oh, it's actually poetry. For flip's sake.
300k. Do you know how much money it costs to get 300k now, Tom, opening packs?
Yeah, quite a lot. I mean, it's better than 1.8 million opening packs.
That's true.
Arguably harder back then.
There we are then. In she goes. Tino Livramento is what I'm getting from it. So hopefully we beat Croatia.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Mate. Fingers crossed.
Off you go, Pajor. Off you go, Odegaard. that was a crazy episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.